call Flying Dragon, a fantastic forward prospect.
And it makes sense that the Sky Force land a Flying Dragon, right? You see what I did there? From all reports, Han Chi is pure dynamite once he takes off into the air.
Well, we're going to see if young AI and crew can tame the Dragon soon enough. The way that AI has come out firing in his first few goes with the Mad Ants, there is talk that he could garner NBA attention.
Exactly, Blake. If he keeps performing like he has and doesn't slip up, you have to think NBA teams simply can't ignore him. But, you know, the one thing is he can't get caught up in that. Just needs to go out and keep improving his game.
Take it day by day. Now here's AI. Tatum outside. 6 to shoot. Back to AI. Puts it up. And without a doubt, Sioux City has been energized since bringing the Flying Dragon onto the roster.
Boy, when you add a dynamic athlete like the Flying Dragon, it brings a spark to the whole team. We saw the same effect happen when the Mad Ants got AI.
To the paint. Randolph with the steal. Pass to AI. Now Trigg on defending, and Connor Trigg throws it down.
Solid read from AI. When someone's open, he's good at getting it to them.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Here's Han. And too long on the shot.
Just talking with AI and the rest of the team, you get the sense that AI has really started to find himself on and maybe more importantly off the court. Having a few games under his belt with this team has put him at ease, and the results are visible on the floor.
There's a screen by Evans.
Wow, that was seismic.
Outrageous move, but that's what he's known for. The Flying Dragon giving us a show.
AI with the bucket.
They're off and running. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
The Skyforce on offense, trailing by 4. There's a screen by Evans. And Han gets it to go.
You don't get the name Flying Dragon by staying on the ground. He is sporting a 48-inch vertical. You combine that leaping ability with his height, and he might be one of the most feared aerial artists in short time.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Troy Lee. And as you said with Flying Dragon, 48-inch verticals are something you just don't see.
No, you really don't see that too much. And to be able to get up like that with the frame that he has, there is nobody who can leap like that on this level or the next level. Look, the NBA is just waiting for the rest of his game to catch up, and he's going to be entertaining for years to come.
No doubt. Well, the Mad Ants were excited to land AI, and he's continued to improve his game since he's arrived.
He has put in work and is razor sharp in his focus. Sometimes a player is a late bloomer, and that might be the case with AI, given how he's stepped his game up.
Now a timeout called by Sioux Falls.
He wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change some things up as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. That shot missing. With the numbers he puts up, you figure it was just a matter of time. NBA teams have their eye on Young.
Not surprising at all, given his burst. The latest rumor is that the Lakers have the most interest in him right now, but a lot of teams could be looking at him late in the NBA season.
You know, that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Ducey right side. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Assertive when it comes to scoring inside. Ducey has an impressive feel for this area of the floor.
Here's Young. And it's Sioux Falls with the rebound.
Great look, disappointing miss.
What happened there? I mean, that shot's almost as good as automatic.
I don't know.
And finished off by Marcus Young.
Well, you might have seen that article about Marcus Young recently. He's certainly a star in the G League.
Yeah, when you have the offensive talent that Young does and are as driven and ambitious as he is, you're destined for great things. Definitely a name to watch in the G League.
Yeah, one to follow, definitely.
Now here's Ducey. Oh, draws the hard foul, and he'll head to the line. It goes on Lou Grace.
Yeah, just a fun-loving guy with a great sense of humor. Ducey is a great locker room presence.
And he's got his first free throws of the night right here. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
But one thing with Coach Keller is that he wants to impact more than just basketball knowledge to his players.
Absolutely. Coach Keller is of that vein where he wants his players to experience life outside of basketball, to be well-rounded men in the community. I know it's something that the players get behind and appreciate from him.
And he's just such a great coach on and off the court.
And he banks in the layup.
At this stage of his development, it makes sense to get Han Chi high percentage looks, build his confidence.
Tatum outside, Grace, and finished off by Lou Grace.
Nobody among the defenders stepping up to the challenge and challenging him on that drive.
And he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
He's just going to take that every time.
Oh, of course he will. And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Well, you figured out it was just a matter of time before the Flying Dragon came over to the States. The numbers and performances he put up in China were absurd. And you just know that a team was going to take a closer look at what he could do over here on this side of the pond.
That one falls, so he hits them both. And as you said, it was the Heat and Skyforce that made the move to get Flying Dragon.
And the Heat were very interested in him, and they feel he has a lot to contribute to their team. Might take some time for him to adjust, but that's why they sent him to Sioux Falls first to ease that transition. They see big things ahead for the Flying Dragon.
And it's Han Chi with the jam.
Keeping his eyes up and staying patient. Lee does a great job of locating the open man.
To the left wing. Here's AI. It's good, as 5 others before it were. He's now shooting 6 for 7.
Not much resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. In fact, I'll just say it, they are automatic.
And Flying Dragon coming over from China, just like AI on the Mad Ants did.
The two, they had faced off against each other, had some great battles from what I've heard. And maybe that will carry over to this side of the Pacific.
Well, we can only hope. Now here's Ducey. There's a screen. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Han. Ducey misses. 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to AI. Some solid defense from Han Chi. On the wing, Benny Ducey. Lee outside. Here's Han Chi from the arc.
The fans might not notice AI's great defense there, but trust me, the coaches do. That kind of effort and intensity goes a long way in moving up the ladder.
And so we've reached the end of the first half.
And show just how much of a fan your section is. Your section could have a chance to win some cool prizes, coupons, or even food for the entire section.
And now the third quarter about to get going again. What can you say? Han, an impressive effort here today.
He's played a very smart game offensively, looking for finding the gaps in the defense to get the best shot possible.
Yeah, the way he played that first half, well, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient on offense.
Well, you can't help but notice the raw athleticism of Flying Dragon. Can just blow by anybody.
Yeah, Flying Dragon's leaping ability is what jumps out at you, but he's very shifty and flexible, and he has a fantastic first step. One of the best athletes in all the G League.
It's such a treat to watch. What a beautiful way to polish that sequence off. Strong to the rack.
Well, that just puts a little more momentum on their side.
And 2 more points.
This defense is going to have to toughen up. You can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that. Come on.
Now here's Han.
Oh my.
Well, we all know Hanshi can score. It's about being versatile enough to adapt to any situation. He's shown that ability tonight. You know, road life in the G League, it can be rough. Getting wins as an away team, it's no easy task because travel isn't as easy as it is in the NBA. A lot can go wrong on the road, and it feels like everything is stacked against you at times.
There's a screen by Evans. With the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Relentless on the glass is what he is, and that tip-in is a result of all that hard work he puts in down low.
The drive by AI. He gets that one.
I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders, or I'm going to suit up and check into this game.
That might make the defense even worse, but that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed from right around the rim.
And we're just about a minute and a half into this third quarter of basketball. Pass to Randolph. Screen by AI. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Marcus Young. Another 3 for Fort Wayne.
And a lot of the game is pick and roll action. Young is solid at making the correct read.
Time called here. The Skyforce decide to talk it over. AI really making a difference here.
He's in a groove right now. I'm not sure that you can stop him, but they need to find ways to make him work for his shot.
And the Mad Ants making a change here. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Han. Got a piece of it, and stolen by AI. Pass to Young. Yes, and it's AI picking up the assist.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
For 3, Han Chi. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Mad Ants on top, leading by 14. And after a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Outside Young. Pass to Randolph. Over Evans, and again, it's Fort Wayne.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. I mean, there's more holes in their defense than in a block of Swiss cheese.
Man, you just made me hungry, but that's right. 5 of the last 6 makes were in tight. They've established themselves inside. Where's the cheese?
The ability to go up and get the ball, then the body control to engineer it home. Han Chi making his presence felt out there.
They set the pick, and he's going for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Evans. Now here's Han, covered by AI. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Shooting for Sioux Falls, Han Chi.
Well, from what we've seen so far, Hanshi relies on his leaping ability, his athleticism, his aggression. He needs to improve the shooting range, though.
Now here's AI. Back to Young. Trigg, covered by Evans. Here's Young. The shot's good on the assist by Paul Tatum.
He's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Young is comfortable operating from these interior spots.
Roberts with the screen. A clear look for Han Chi. And once again, off the mark by Sioux Falls. Now the Mad Ants with it. AI outside. Pass to Young. Trigg a screen. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. And the Mad Ants another 3.
His efficient scoring, a nice lift to their offense tonight.
A difficult situation for Sioux Falls. To the inside, Han, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
His shooting has been so good today. You know, he might just have to do it all himself to get his team out of this hole.
Game moves along, 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. AI outside. Trigg. Now here's Young. Trigg a screen. Shot clock at 6. Young gets the bucket.
We've seen an obvious improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working for him in the first half.
Outside Han. Roberts with the screen. AI with the block.
And really a big part of shot blocking is timing. AI showing that he's capable of rejecting shots.
Pass to Trigg. AI. Han defending. And here's Randolph. Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
AI up top. Tries again. That one goes in.
And they're getting that lead way up there right now. It should be easy for them the rest of the way.
Yeah, and at this late stage of a game, a lead like that has a team feeling awfully good.
And the other one bad.
And the foul called on AI. That's his first foul. The Skyforce making a switch here. Time called here. The Skyforce decide to talk it over. Now here's Jennings. He's covered by Tatum. Roberts with the screen.
AI. That's his second personal foul.
He misses the free throw.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Day. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Connor Trigg. Good, and the assist goes to AI. Now Han. Over AI. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Not only is Han Chi comfortable from medium range, his lift off the floor makes his shot tough to contest.
Pass to Grace. Trigg a screen. Grace down low. Shoots over Barton. And again, it's Fort Wayne.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
Now here's Han. Here's Starks. Covered by AI. Starks with it. Grace on him. And it's Han missing. Here's AI. Poked away. And that's the buzzer. Mad Ants win. They showed a lot of grit to come in here and walk out with a road win.
And coming out of Sioux Falls with a road win, it is no easy task. The Sky Firsts were fired up with Flying Dragon added to the team, but the Mad Ants were able to stay in control and put things away.
And I think the Mad Ants are the type of team to elevate their own level of play in order to spoil the debut of someone like Flying Dragon. Fantastic effort from them. And
some momentum being built for the Mad Ants with this win. That'll be it for us here in South Dakota. For Tim, Brian, and everyone here, I'm Blake Suniga saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Yo, AI.
So, you the big scout that everyone's been talking about. So what you think, man? Am I finally walking?
Look, Coach Keller might seem like...
Listen, I want you to start selling what Marcus Young is going to be 6 months from now. Then they're going to turn around. Try it again. I dare you.
Hey! Hey! Knock it off! Knock it off, guys! You lay one hand on him, and you're...
A 9-year-old Metro girl has a new lease on life thanks to surgery at the hospital for sick children.
I'm only gonna ask one more time.
Let's...
All right, everybody, listen up.